Here, I'm giving you a report from the front. I've seen considerable change in this respect in the 20 years that I've been on the court, a little longer, and I want you to see that change not in terms of generalizations, but in terms of specific kinds of problems, which I would have said would have risen maybe once in a term, and now maybe 15, 20% of the cases, where you have to know what's going on abroad in order to decide the case. That's not necessarily picking up somebody else's legal opinion written in Liechtenstein or something and putting it in ours. That's not the exact, sometimes, yes, but not generally. It is knowing how other people suffer from and deal with similar kinds of problems. So I've picked 5 or 6, and I want people to see how our court has changed because of this, and that it has nothing to do with individuals. It has to do with change in the nature of the world. And I want, by the way, I'd also like people to see more about how our court decides decisions, because there's no way you can read about these decisions, without understanding better how we actually go about approaching decisions and why we do what we do. And the last point I think I'd like people to get out of this, and I hope some of them do, is that we do have a kind of choice in the world. The problems are global, security, environment, health, commerce, and call for cooperative solutions. And if we cannot do this through law, there are going to be other ways of doing it, and those other ways are a lot worse. And we see them every day on the television. So I think there's an important general message, and I think there's an important learning experience, and I think there's a more specific learning experience if you can get out of it how the world has changed, even in respect to our institution.